What I think is very unique about the Jungian approach to spirituality is that it allows the individual to develop a personal connection to the sacred that's not based, for example, on traditional Judeo-Christian God images. And one of the ways that we do this in the Jungian approach is to pay very careful attention to dreams and to visionary experiences. We look for experiences with a numinous quality. Another very important source of numinous experience is a synchronistic event. This is a kind of experience that Jung talked about where the subject's psychological state corresponds in the outer world to a physical event or a material event, so that the two things are connected. For example, it's not unusual to have a dream in which somebody dies, and then you discover that at the same moment that you had the dream, that you get notice that the person has actually died. Now obviously the death and the dream didn't cause each other. There's no causal connection between the dream event and the physical event, but they're connected by a common meaning, and that's what Jung meant by a synchronistic event. And the implication is that reality is undivided, that the inner world and the outer world are really connected at a very deep level. And when we experience this kind of synchronistic event, it gives a very powerful sense of meaning to life. What we find as we pay attention to dreams and visionary experiences over time is that the individual's image of the divine might change radically. Very often there's a very close connection between the kind of parental images that you have and the way you think about God. If you have angry, punitive parents, you often tend to have that kind of God image. And what we find over time in psychotherapy is that as you pay attention to the individual's dreams and material from the unconscious, perhaps in the transference, that the individual's God image changes. And this Jung wrote about in a letter where he wrote about the transformation of the God image. And this is an extremely important development for people who grew up in a religious tradition which they can no longer believe in. They have to develop a unique and individual sense of their own connection to the sacred. And Jungian psychology is very good at helping people develop that kind of experience, that kind of connection to the sacred.